suck up, armata destrigoi. We hail the cross and we kill by the Bible, for 7 sins are defined to deploy. Along the front line, Moldavian strikers, armata strigoi. We pray for mercy of Mother Maria, the sacred line who gave birth to the boy. We drink the blood of the fallen believer, armata strigoi. We are the storm and the avatar. We are the sons of God and sorrow. We are the ones who see no tomorrow. Suck up, armata destrigoi. Stormbound the Avatar. We are the sons of God and sorrow. We are the ones who see no tomorrow. Suck up, armata destrigoi.
It begins.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, the Arbiter, and I'm back with more Spooktober Spectacular. I have an announcement to make before we get into the game. This Saturday, on the community Discord server, I will be hosting a watch party of the 2009 horror film, The Collector. So if that sounds interesting to you, be sure to join our Discord server and free up some space. It is 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And, yeah, I love that movie. I hope to see you all there. Let's get into the game. We shall resume where we left off. We have ourselves the ultimate blade, and now it's time to go soul hunting. We're gonna need to collect some more items to sell if we're gonna buy the Soul Eater ring from Hammer. Now, where can we go? We've been to the hidden chamber. The underground waterway hasn't been fully explored yet. And there's still the areas... Hello, Lazy! Let's fucking go indeed! yeah, much of this stream is going to be me progressing to the through the game, trying to get artifacts to sell Hammer, so that way we can buy the Soul Eater ring, so that way we can increase the rate of soul drops, so that way we can start farming souls for that 100% completion rating. Oh, am I still wearing the Eversing? No, I'm wearing casual clothes. Okay. I'm gonna wear Soma's default coat throughout as much of this playthrough as possible, because that coat is fucking awesome. I cannot wait till Omen finishes the version he's making for me. Nope, that was the Skull Archer. I thought it was the Rock Armor for a second there. That is unfortunate. Can't hear Soul Eater without thinking of the anime. Yeah, Soul Eater was a fantastic anime. It's a pity it didn't get more seasons, especially what with the manga going on so much longer. Liz and Patty were pretty hot, too. Now, if we keep traveling down this way... Let's try and get that rock armor soul. Who was Liz and Patty? They were kids' weapons that turned into humans. I'm trying to remember what the term for that entity is called in the anime, because there were several characters that were humans that turned into weapons, or weapons that turned into humans. Kid had a pair of handguns. Liz and Patty Thompson. Makima had Soul, who was a scythe. And I vaguely remember there being other characters, but my memory fails me on their names. Oh, and Blair was great. 899 souls and the soul of a cat, not a witch. So much for that! I remember now, my wife really liked it. I wonder how many enemies we have souls of and how many enemies we're, like, missing. Actually, you know what? There is a bestiary here. Okay, so I count 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Okay, so the paler ones on this that are harder to read, those are missing souls. No. Soul percent, 42%. We need that up to 100. I have the Skeleton Knight soul, so I don't need to concern myself with him. It seems... Where do we go from here? Oh, you know what? I think right around here is where we need to go for progressing the plot. I honestly like the collectathon games from this era. Yeah. And the cool thing about Aria of Sorrow is that it is actually a very short game. You could probably beat this in a single night if you aren't going for 100% completion. I suppose the best route to take would be... Yeah, go back to the go back to the entrance teleportation room. And that stained glass is amazing. Oh, the pixel art in this game is just phenomenal overall. Okay, I normally reserve this for the spoiler redeem, but chat, do you guys want spoilers on my next incarnation and TARDIS, or do you want it to be a surprise? Surprise. Okay, I'll keep it quiet. I'll keep it under wraps then. Alright, let's head to the underground waterway again, because that's the only area we haven't fully explored yet. That eyeball is very insistent on not giving me its soul. We need the Skulla to go underwater. Is it a random drop? Yeah, all of the souls from the enemies are RNG dependent. The higher your luck stat, the higher the possibility of you getting a soul from killing an enemy is. And I think different enemies have different drop rates for their souls. Let's see, we have 151,000 gold. We need 90,000 more to buy the Soul Eater ring. Now, the Soul Eater ring doesn't guarantee a soul drop, but it does make the process a bit less of a headache. It provides a very large boost to your luck stat. Alright, we'll just switch over to the Undyne. Alright, we'll switch back over to the Skulla. One thing I would do if I made a quality of life hack for this game is I would make the Skulla and Undyne soul, one soul. Like, so you would have the ability to stand on top of water until you press down on the D-pad, in which and then you'd sink to the bottom. Because as it stands, the having to swap between Undyne and Skola is just a bitch. Ooh, we got the bone pillar. Or no, that's the fish head. My mistake. Was this at the end of the GBA life? The animation is so smooth. This came out in 2003. If I recall correctly, the game that came out at the very end of the Game Boy Advance's lifespan was Minish Cap, actually. Minish Cap was my introduction to the Zelda series, and it's still my favorite Zelda game to date. I absolutely adore Minish Cap. It remains the one Zelda game I've actually finished, too. I've gotten close with some of the other ones, but I've never actually finished a Zelda game that wasn't Minish Cap. Huge-ass sword, yeah. Clem Solias is completely overkill. There is a reason I'm not wearing armor. If I wore the Eversing or any armor, really, there'd be absolutely no challenge with this sword in our possession. It makes me wonder how hard mode gets, because I have unlocked hard mode on my Switch, and I have a hard mode file active, but I haven't gotten very far into it. Looks like King Triton hasn't given us his soul. That's not cool. Oh, we're back in this area now? Okay, the Man-Eater. This should be an easy kill. Oh yeah, so at my work today, I've been given the task of helping the development team integrate new new development practices. So they're getting me involved in like management type stuff, so that's interesting. I didn't expect to be doing that as an intern, but I'm certainly not going to say no. Wait a minute. Oh, this leads back here. Okay. We don't need to go this way. This is like one of the first rooms you can access in the castle. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it is very nice. It's funny, most of my projects have been able to be automated with AI, and my manager knows about this and has actually encouraged the practice of implementing AI to automate tasks, because it's efficient as far as like production goes. It's nice to see that my work is so approved of. I wonder if each version of the Man-Eater or each head of the Man-Eater Hydra has a chance to drop the soul. Alright, we now have Rahab's sword. We can sell that. I'm not going to be using it. Alright, now that we're getting out of the water, let's put the headhunter back on. Kaganazo. I think that demon is from Devil May Cry. Oh, nice, a save room. I love how generous this game is with the save rooms. Aria of Sorrow is pretty good with save rooms. Harmony of Dissonance is pretty good too, though it's a bit more stringent. Circle of the Moon is an asshole. Circle of the Moon will place save rooms halfway between you and a boss room, meaning you could kill a boss and be on like a fraction of health left, and have to like crawl your way back to the save room, praying to God you don't take damage, and have to do the boss fight over again. That looks like the fire chicken from Pokemon. Oh, Blaziken? Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah, unfortunately... it's kind of nice that the game provides you with farming rooms for certain enemies. Alright, well this ain't working. Let's get those little green dudes with the fire spoons. Maybe they're selling maybe they're doing crack. Well, that's a level up. Not exactly what I need, but I'll take it. I can't believe that didn't hit me. Now, there's actually a worse version of those Kazanagos called the Luchakant. And those things will swipe at you with their claws, and you will be poisoned if you get hit by them. Poison is a shit debuff in this game. It sucks ass. Ukobak. Having the claim with us does make the process of hunting souls a bit easier as well, because this sword one-shots most common enemies. I think the only thing it doesn't one-shot is bosses and the Man-Eater. Because the reason it does so much damage to enemies is it is one of the few swords that has holy damage. And basically everything is weak to holy in this game. Alright, we're gonna progress and oh, there goes the skyfish. That little sparkly trail, that was the skyfish. The way you get that monster's soul is you have to use the time stop soul that you get from the rabbit in the hallway. Yeah, look at that. We one-shot the nightmare, too. It never seemed to be balanced, just a big go fuck yourself. Yeah, but when you consider the fact that it makes farming souls easier, I think that's why it's in the game. If you wanted to do a playthrough where you didn't have where you already got 100% completion, I would say, yeah, don't use the claim. Use something like Blutgang, or one of the weaker swords. The claim is basically one-shotting everything because you're sick of having to kill to hit over and over again to farm for a soul. Yeah, we two-shot the disc armor. Ooh, it drops iron plate. Very nice. Oh yeah, this thing. Wait, that was the skyfish as well. So the Skyfish appears in several rooms, not just one. I didn't remember that. But yeah, the sword emote in chat, I think I mentioned this already, but fuck it. The sword emote in the chat that we have was actually based off of a mod I did for the Galaxy Sword in Stardew Valley that replaced the Galaxy Sword's default sprite with a sprite inspired by this sword from with the claim from Aria of Sorrow. Now, we're coming up on a room we haven't been into, so let's see what's in here. Oh, it's the killer fish. Oh, poison! Yeah, the poison is not fun. Though, it's... The funny thing about poison is it kind of goes both ways, because you can get you can get a sword in this fairly early on that deals out poison damage to enemies as well. I don't know how effective it is because I've never used it. Okay. If memory serves correct, this somehow leads to the underground cemetery. Big one-shot too. Big one-shot weapons are the best. Yeah, I like games that have wildly imbalanced weapons that work in the player's favor. It's what makes the BFG from Doom so much fun to use. Or the Unmaker in Doom 64. Too many games these days are like obsessed with having the right balance, when sometimes the most fun option is just to haul off and kill everything with a single weapon. Now, I can see why you wouldn't want that in a competitive game. That could be a problem. That's why some people turn off items in Smash Bros. But I'm like, no, that kind of defeats the point. If you have a game that's built around the idea of having like wildly imbalanced weapons that anyone can pick up, it can work. Soul set. We need the Skulla. There we go. The funny thing about this eyeball enemy that's so insistent on not dropping its soul is that it allows you to see what walls are destructible, when I don't even need that. I've memorized most of the hidden locations in this game. Balances for the beginning. Getting strong as fuck is the best part of RPGs. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I've talked about it before, but one of my quintessential rules of good RPG design is that the player has access to all the gear and all their best equipment at the halfway point of the game, so that there's still plenty of time to use them. Because I've played so many games where they reward you with this awesome power or awesome armor or weapon, but it's after you've beat the post game, so there's nothing left to use at all. Like Nostalgia has that sick-ass white and gold airship, or Melody and Fiona's unique armor costumes that is a demon corset and an angel dress, respectively. Just pure fan service. But by that point, there's nothing left to use with them. Or how in Mega Man Battle Network 2, you unlock hub style after clearing the post game. It's like, well, that's great and all, But hub style, there's no New Game Plus, so what are you going to use hub style on? Hub style is the coolest unlock in the game, but if there's nothing left to do with it, what's the point? Now, if those games had New Game Plus, it'd be another story. Where am I supposed to go? Let me think. What's another example of a game that has really great unlocks, but nothing to do with it? The Silent Hill and Resident Evil games are pretty good about having New Game Plus with their late game unlocks. The original Deus Ex had a pretty good balance. It actually let you get some of your best equipment and gear by the halfway point. Turns out your claim Celeste is from Ireland. Oh! Yeah, I think I read about that somewhere. I knew it was Celtic in origin. I didn't know which Celtic region specifically. Oh, you know what's another good example? Fallout New Vegas does not have New Game Plus. Minish Cap has the mirror shield at the end game. Yeah, the Minish Cap's kind of an odd example because you can beat the game and then continue. You have to beat the game once to unlock the mirror shield. But it's really weird because it acts like you didn't beat it. It's one of those games that starts you out at like the start of the final dungeon after you've cleared the game. Minish Cap would have benefited from having New Game Plus with that mirror shield. The mirror shield in Minish Cap looks sick, too. I love it. Imagine a Minish Cap where you start with the Four Sword and mirror shield. Symphony of the Night is one of those games that lets you have all the best gear and equipment by the halfway point. What with the whole Upside Down Castle thing going on. Actually, I think the Upside Down Castle has some unique items in it, so maybe it could benefit from New Game Plus as well. Alright, we don't need the combat knives. We don't need Rahab's Frost. Now, if we sold Claim Salias and the Eversing, we still wouldn't be where we needed to for the Soul Eater ring. I could probably sell Blutgang, but do I want to do that? I don't know. Yeah, we'll sell... Now, do we sell the claim and then just need 40,000 more and keep Blutgang? Or do we sell the Blutgang and keep the convenience of the claim while having to grind up more money? We'll sell the Blutgang. Eversing's worth 22,000. One of the Final Fantasy games, I think it's 6, doesn't give you the most powerful spells until it's basically useless. Yeah, I haven't played... I need to play more of the Final Fantasy games. I've played Final Fantasy 1 to completion, I've played 2, and I never ever want to play Final Fantasy 2 again. That game is abysmal. Even its remake is just... it's not fun. It had some good ideas, but it's just awful in execution. I have the HD Pixel remaster of 3. That's going to be a stream game at some point. I love Final Fantasy IV because Paladin. Final Fantasy V, Final Fantasy V is kind of like a comedy. I've never played it to completion though. Its boss comes out. Its final boss is like really disturbing, and it's kind of out of left field with how creepy it is. So we have been to... you know what? I think I know... Oh wait, no, we can't go that way because... Okay, I think I know where we need to go. I think, but I'm not 100% on it. Oh man, we are so powerful we can slide to kill the Axe Knights. That's cool. The jobs in 2 just aren't right. They did fix them for 5. I don't think 2 had jobs though. It had basically an open system where you could equip any spell and any weapon. You just had to grind to get good at it. Oh cool, we got a new soul. That's another one off the checklist. But yeah, it's kind of genius that the idea of equipping whatever you want and just training to get good at it would seem genius, but... Oh, nice, we got the, that soul too. But the problem is, it's just such a grind. And it doesn't really feel like you're playing a specific class, even though you could, in theory, build any class you wanted and with the like the skills and weapons. Because there's no like restrictions, it feels it lacks identity. I think 3 was the first with the job system. Yeah, 3 was the first with the job system. Yep, there it is. I knew this room was in this area. Now how the hell am I gonna get up there? Yeah, I'd need the bat soul, or the, not the bat soul, the big bat soul to turn into a bat. Oh cool, we can one-shot the Nemesis. That's nice. Fighting those things is always a pain in the ass. I hate the Nemesis. They're not as annoying as the Medusa heads, because they don't exactly show up in areas where there's likely something to fall into. But just the sheer agility of the Nemesis is a pain to fight. Maybe I haven't played 2, don't remember now. Yep, we can't go that way yet. We don't have the soul that makes us immune to time stop. Do we have the witch's soul? No, not yet. Well, we can one-shot the witch now, so let's do that. Fuck the Medusa heads. Yeah. I don't think we've even gotten their soul yet. Which means we're gonna have to go back to the clock tower at some point to get them. Oh, and you gotta love how they put them in like the one region of the game where they would be a complete pain in the dick. You know, I just realized, having Valkyrie, which has this giant slashing sword that has a similar, that has basically an upward arc of what the Claim does, kind of is redundant now. The Valkyrie soul is kind of redundant now that we have the Claim, because the Valkyrie's two things is hitbox and holy damage. With the Claim, we have giant hitbox and an arc, like the Valkyrie sword, and holy damage. So you know what? Let's just do this. Where are you? Yup. We got Dracula's fireballs now. Wait, what is that? Gobbelog? I've never seen that before. Why would a witch drop a lance? Worst enemy in any game. Repels bullets with a shield. I wonder if that's better or worse than the giant ghost. Okay. So if we go... yeah, that and then down. Also, thanks to Alucard yesterday pointing out the Valkyries being out of place, I can't unnotice their bizarre presence in the castle. Interesting, we had to two-hit that nemesis. Oh, wait a minute. I recognize this area. Did we lose going here when I died at some point? What happened? Now this will take us to the inner sanctum, essentially. We can't get up there until we have the giant bat soul, so not much we can do. Oh, and then this takes us here. Now, interesting thing about this game, if you do not 100% it, and you don't have, you don't have 90% of the map filled, you'll just get the stock ending with, but if you either have 100% of the souls, or at least 90% of the map, you'll have some extra dialogue from Soma mentioning how cool he's become since exploring the castle. I always thought it was interesting that they kind of gave you an alternative to collecting all the souls. Alucard. Yes, holy damage is even more evidence to the point. Odin hates Dracula as much as you know who does. Yeah. The only conclusion I can think of is that the Valkyries are here to test Soma's abilities and possibly prevent him from becoming the next Dracula by slaying him. And if he defeats and maybe that's why if he defeats the Valkyries, they lend him their power. That's my best guess at it. Maybe the reason the killer dolls aren't dropping their souls is because they're red-haired. They're gingers. They don't have souls to drop. Lawful good trying to maintain order, I guess. Yeah. Alright, that's enough fucking around with the dolls. Let's go back into the inner corridor and see if we can find another another area that we can progress to. That's an interesting name for these maid enemies, Persephone, because Persephone was the wife of a Greek god. I don't really understand why... Oh, fuck no. Cooties! You know what I just realized, chat? This game is rated... Hold up. It's rated teen. Okay. So it is rated teen. Let me see what the, what did the... ESRB... Blood and violence. Animated blood and violence. It got a T rating for the blood and violence, but it mentions nothing of the numerous nearly nude and nude enemies. Perhaps the wife of Hades, so kinda makes sense here. Was Persephone the wife of Hades? I would have sworn she was one of the Olympian gods' wives. Greek goddess of spring and queen of the underworld. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, sweet. Yeah, remember when I joked about the maid giving me the suck in the previous episode? Yeah. We get a magic vacuum cleaner that lets us absorb HP from our enemies. That's why I made the joke. We have gotten the suck from the maids. Nope, nope, I don't want the cooties. Get away from me. Now, the succubuses in this game are interesting. They actually disguise themselves. Yeah, let's see how good that backdash does you when I have you up against the wall. Daughter of Zeus and Demeter basically got kidnapped by Hades, has to spend half the year in the underworld, thus winter. But even Hades has something to lose with an uprising of the dead. Yeah. Anyone else getting, like, really weird vibes from this area containing, like, all-female monsters? And especially, like, with the Lilith and the like, barely clothed Kali's? I don't know. And the maid outfit. There's something about it. Hot. Well, yes, that. Come to think of it, Dracula did have those vampire brides in the Bram Stoker novel. Wait, why am I up here? I needed the soul of Lilith and the monster is on the outside. You might be overthinking things. I probably am. I tend to do that sometimes. But yeah, I find the succubus in this game interesting because they disguise themselves as Mina. Then again, I think that Soma and Mina are a couple by the second game. What's down here? Oh yeah, this leads here. Where do we go from here? Please excuse me, chat. I'm trying to open my water bottle, and my hands are so sweaty. There we go. Had to use my shirt to uncap it. I just chugged half of 250... no, I just chugged half of 750 milliliters of water. So I think I know where I need to go, but I'm not 100% on it. I think we need to go here. Hydrate, yeah. Oh, that's right, I need the Nemesis Soul, too. Now, we still have some artifacts that we can find and sell to Hammer. Balmung is in this game. The Dragon Slayer is in this game. I think it might be Guts' Dragon Slayer, too. I'm not 100% on that. Cardablog is in the game. Mistirlin, the sword hewn from the wood of a divine tree. Actually, that reminds me of an idea for a fantasy novel. if you can enchant a weapon that makes it, like, basically enhance all of its intended properties. So say you take a sword and just enhance its cutting ability, its sharpness, its durability, and all that. Why not make a wooden sword and enchant it? Oh wait, you know what? I think I got that from somewhere. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think I got that idea from Shadiversity, talking about one of the books that he was going to write. My bad. I can't take that. Ow. We are just cleaving through everything, and I love it. Oh, yeah, we got the Siren Soul earlier this video. Now, the interesting thing about Castlevania is that it actually, its form differs depending on who is, inside it. When Maxime in Aria, in Harmony of Dissonance, took over the castle, there was actually two castles in that game, a light castle and a dark castle, to reflect the, how Maxime was suffering from Dracula's possession of him. So the castle we see in this game is probably a reflection of Soma in some way. Or perhaps a mixture of Soma and Graham. Okay, if I go down from... Okay, I know where I know where I'm going. Imagine trying to play Castlevania without a map. I mean, Salt and Sanctuary kind of forces you to do that, but Salt and Sanctuary... Actually, no, that's a good example, because the only reason I've beaten Salt and Sanctuary is because other people have created maps of the game. Wait, why am I walking on water? Do I have Undyne equipped? Have I had Undyne equipped all this time? Yes, I have! I should have had Headhunter. Completely neglected to switch back after I was done using Undyne. There we go. Now, if we go down from here, we should reach a boss room, I think. Yeah, if we go down all the way and then we head left. Oh yeah, we still haven't gotten the Kazunago soul, huh? Oh, that's right! We can't go down. Okay. Maybe we need to go... Okay, new plan. We'll go this way, and then we'll try getting into that room from the other side. Oh, nice! Yeah, the giant worm is kinda useful, but not really. Restoring your HP when standing still... I mean, I guess that could be useful, but... Oh, and I'm poisoned. Okay, new plan. We just... Oh, there goes the skyfish. Why are you walking on water? I don't think I can answer the that question, but you know someone who can. Yeah. Okay, so that thing takes 3 hits from the claim to kill. That's pretty beefy. Another one of those passive stat-raising souls. I don't know why they put those in the game when you have the Headhunter. I mean, my best guess is because they just couldn't think of anything else to do with them. Oh, shit! Damn. I hate to be interrupted. Yoko! Are you alright? If you're okay, say something. Anything! I'm alright. Thank you for rescuing me. Graham, that bastard! What has he done? He has absorbed this castle's power, and he's gotten much stronger. Oh, my plan has failed. Save your strength. There's no need to speak. Be cautious of him, but don't overexert yourself. What? Yoko! Oh, she's just unconscious. She's still breathing. I underestimated the amount of power he acquired. Don't just stand there mumbling. Yoko's in bad shape. Go. I will see to her wounds. I can't just leave her like this. She's my friend. Do not worry about her. I believe there are other things you need to do. Graham went to the throne. What's there? What are you hiding from me? I cannot say. You must go there yourself, and if you don't, you will lose Mina and Yoko as well. Their fate is in your hands. Damn you! I don't like your attitude, but I don't think you're lying. I feel as if I'm being manipulated. I don't like it, but I'll do as you say. But if we ever escape from this castle alive, I want to know everything. Fair enough. Now be on your way. Also, Skyfish, another cryptid. Now, I didn't know that the Skyfish was a cryptid. The interesting thing about the Skyfish is that in this game, its soul provides you with a guardian angel while you're praying, which, if memory serves correct, bolsters your strength. Oh, hell yeah, the arena! Oh, the Killer Mantle. We're gonna need this. We are going to need that soul. Because that is how you one-shot the Iron Golems. And if you don't have that, those things are a bastard to take down, even with the claim. Let's see, item use. I do have a super potion. Yeah, I better use it. Oh, it's one of those Luchicon. Wait, no, that's Skull Malone. Alright, let's teleport to a save area really quick. I think the fastest one we can get to would be... yeah, that way. Right. Forgot about that. For some reason I thought I had the flying armor still equipped. 169,000 out of 400 out of 240,000. Ouch. Yeah, it's kind of cool how Aria pulled from less known, some more obscure cryptid. Because Dawn of Sorrow, you get the Mothman and Bigfoot as your cryptids in that game. And the way you get the Mothman soul is actually kind of cool. It's a puzzle. You have to use the Mandragora scream to kill it in the background. I'm trying to remember what you do for Bigfoot. I think that one was also a puzzle. Mothman is kind of deep cut, isn't it? I've always thought that the Mothman was one of the more famous cryptids. You know, Bigfoot, Mothman, the Michigan Dogman, the Jersey Devil. I'd never heard of the Skyfish or the Tushinoko. Yeah, that. I'd never heard of that or the Skyfish in terms of being cryptids until you pointed out that they were actually. Actually, you know what would also make for a crazy Castlevania monster if we're pulling from cryptids? The Bunyip. The famous Australian, well, not famous. That one's kind of a deep cut. I guess there is the movie, the Mothman Prophecy. Yeah. Red Minotaur. We're gonna want that for the speed running of the boss rush. And Killer Mantle, like I said, we need that for the Iron Golems. Is that a Were-Jaguar? No, that's a Were-Tiger. Man, Red Minotaurs are beasts. Yeah, the Skyfish is based on optical phenomenon, which shows up as a fast-moving rod. Three, 4, 5, 6 hits from the claim to kill the Red Minotaur. That's insane. Man, imagine trying to fight the Red Minotaur with anything other than the claim. 6 hits. Good lord. I do not regret picking this up when I did. That sounds like St. Elmo's Fire. Now, St. Elmo's Fire was what happens when the mast of a ship gets struck by lightning, and you get the blue fire coming out of the mast and the top and the sides of the mast. That's a St. Elmo's Fire is such a cool name for that phenomenon. Also, a fantastic song. Good lord. This place is chewing me up and spitting me out. I wonder why not all of my fireballs hit the Were-Tiger. Nope, can't jump that high. Now the interesting thing about the arena, in hard mode, you can find a silver handgun here, which does substantially more damage than the regular handgun. The regular handgun is kind of a joke weapon in this game. It's got its niche uses, but it's too specific to be viable for a primary weapon. Oh, this looks like a nightmare. Okay, so we got a treadmill. Nope. Oh, that's very nice. What did I just do? Oh yeah, look at that. 2 hits from the claim kills that kills the archdemon. That is nice. Whoa. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't jump in here right away. Baumung, there it is. Ow. I keep getting whacked by that stupid Uranus. Uranus? Finally! I've been looking for one of those for, like, God, how long? Ow. Need Band-Aid. No, 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 no. Okay, we're gonna go to the save room again, because I am in dire straits. Thank God we made it. That was so close. That was... We almost died there. I'll paste a Wikipedia page in the Discord. Yeah, that's a good place for that. If memory serves me correct, the arena is where we face the Balor and get the soul of the giant bat, which allows us to transform into a bat. Man, I really need the Killer Mantle Soul because I don't want to have to fight Iron Golems with a sword. That's just not a winning prospect right there. There it is! Outstanding. Good, we're gonna need that later. Now, did I go through the other side of this? No, I have not. Let's see what's on the other side of this hall. Oh, it's Luchicons. Three hits from the claim to kill one of these bastards. Imagine fighting them with any other weapon. No, thank you. We'll get this wall. There we go. Took us a while, but whoa, okay. Whew. Orlok's suit. Alright, time to go back into the save room. Duck under the killer mantle. We've already gone down that hallway. Alright, we have the boss room, and what do we got over here? Skeletons that shoot lasers out of their dicks. Oh, you don't believe me? Oh no, never mind. That was in Symphony. What? Ooh, cool. Okay. Let's try this puzzle again. Well, game, I don't know what to tell you. I need to stay on the platform, but I need to press the buttons. Okay. Ow! Fuck your mother! Rare ring. Now what is that? Increases the appearance rate of rare items. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, back to the save room. Because I'm not doing that platforming challenge again. I'm pretty confident we can beat Baylor with the equipment we've got. The claim is, like, making short work of even really tough enemies. Those red minotaurs are something else, though. 6 hits from the claim. Nonsensical. Oh, you think you're tough? Yep, there goes the giant bat. Baylor. This is what we'd call a wall boss, where you actually have to fight the wall itself as part of the enemy. I haven't seen many of these after Super Nintendo. I've always thought these were kind of a cool thing, cool gimmick. Ouch. Jesus Lord! Giant bat. Transforming into a bat gives you the ability to fly. And with that, we acquire the second soul necessary for the good ending. Don't need flying armor anymore when we can turn into a bat. Sadly, we cannot shoot fireballs like Alucard could in Symphony. That'd be nice, though. Oh, hey, it's Julius. Oh. Jay, what's wrong? You look pale.
Don't worry. Just now, all of my memories came flooding back.
What?
It seems that your dark power triggered the return of my memories. Just like I guessed, I have quite an extensive history with Dracula.
I thought so.
My real name is Julius Belmont. I am a descendant of the clan that has fought against Dracula for ages.
And the person who destroyed Dracula in 99 was...
Yes, it was me, but there were others who assisted me.
So if Dracula is revived again, just as it is written in the prophecy...
Then I must destroy him. It is my destiny.
You haven't met a man named Graham yet, have you?
Graham? Oh, you mean that missionary, right? I met him a little while ago, but when he saw my face, he turned and ran.
He told me that he was Dracula.
I did sense Dracula's powers at work within him, but it's difficult to believe that he's Dracula. Rather, I think... No, forget it. It's nothing more than a hunch.
Huh?
Assuming that he is Dracula, I won't be able to kill him yet.
Why not?
I need my weapon.
Your weapon?
Yes, it's a whip that was handed down to me. It's called Vampire Killer. In 1999, I sealed it in this castle to weaken his spirit and magical powers.
That means it's in this castle somewhere?
Yes, and I know exactly where it is. I'll go and get it now.
Alright, please be careful.
Pray that my hunch proves to be wrong. Farewell for now.
Indeed, the beam agenda, I endorse the beam agenda unapologetically. Oh, that's great. Beam is just a cool offensive tool. All the best Pokemon moves are beam related. Signal beam, solar beam, hyper beam, charge beam. Let's try that again. Clothes beam. I've never heard of clothes beam before. Alright, a succubus. And a Lilith. This room is sus. But I do need the succubus soul for the good ending, so we're gonna have to farm here for a bit. Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z hints his finger and makes clothes appear. That's awesome. Interesting that the Lilith drops a pendant. Yeah, the succubus acts more like a vampire in this game. If she bites you, she'll start siphoning blood off of you. Yeah, see, like that. Not that I intended to show that off, but what can I say? Can't be perfect. Two naked ladies in a pool of water. I know, right? This is incredibly sus. I need their souls. This is a scene I'm surprised doesn't get more art. Well, with the internet being the internet and all. Oh my god, there's a rubber duck! Yeah, you just noticed that? You know, I've heard in some interpretations of the succubus lore? Myth? That clothing is actually harmful to them. I wonder if Piccolo could defeat a succubus by using his clothes beam on them. I need the succubus soul for the good ending. We can't afford to not get it. 100% completion would be nice, but it's not mandatory. I mean, it is if we want the Chaos Ring. Nope. Fuck off. No biting. I have been asked by girls if they can bite me, like, way too many times. It's a pattern, and I don't like it. Biting is not sexy. It is uncivilized. If you ask me if you can bite me, my inclination is not to bone you. My inclination is to roll up a newspaper and whack you in the face with it. There it is! Wait, there's water flowing around across. How is this not damaging to demons and vampires? Honestly, I've always thought that the running water thing was bullshit. As for the cross, yeah, it beats me. It's probably just a cistern. And you are wrong? With that... Okay, now this absorbs enemy HP when an ordinary attack is delivered. With these 3 souls, we now can get the good ending. Wait a minute, wait. Oh, that's so cool! You can shoot fireballs like Alucard in Symphony! Oh, that is awesome! Okay, yeah. This is the succubus combined with the handgun. Uh-oh. That's not good. Rant will continue as soon as I have taken care of this emergency. Okay, emergency solved. Yeah, the succubus with the handgun is one of the most hilariously busted combinations you can come up with. Love a girl who bites. No, biting is uncivilized. It makes me want to roll up a newspaper and whack the offendee in the face. Dogs bite. Cats bite. People are not supposed to bite. I mean, I think cat girls are sexy as much as the next guy. However, biting is not part of that equation. At Lazy Gaming, to each their own. Yeah. Oh, it's the giant skeleton. Oh, he dropped Durendal. I knew that was in the game, but I don't think I've ever actually gotten to use it. Durendal was the sword that belonged to the paladin Roland. I might hold on to this. The alligator is the natural enemy of the vampire. I don't know if that tracks. I would think that the snake is the natural enemy of the vampire, because snakes will eat bats. A Frenchman's sword? The Rendon... To my knowledge, Roland was German. Was he not? Or am I mistaken? Because he was one of Charlemagne's knights. Said to have killed the demon. I've never seen... not for me. I'm not a katana guy. Vampires are weak to water, and alligators an aquatic ambush predator. Yeah, I think that I honestly hate the weakness to water. I think it's I think it makes vampires too vulnerable. I also am not a fan of the hawthorn tree weakness. Unless it is specifically wood from the same tree that the true cross was made of. If you had like a vampire story set in the Roman period, and you used wood from the same tree that was used to make the cross, that would make sense. But just a regular hawthorn tree the hawthorn tree was what gave Christ the crown of thorns. I'm stupid. Yeah, I guess. I guess because of the holy imagery it works. But running water, that's just dumb. That makes them too weak. What? Ramen. The killer mantle drops ramen. Looks like good ramen too. I wonder where the weakness of garlic came from, because that's not a holy imagery. That's just sounds like folk medicine or folklore. Because the vampire comes from the Romanian superstition of the Strigoi, which was basically a revenant. And then you have the pneumonia outbreaks with the the tuberculosis vampires. It's a purity thing. Same reason they throw suspected witches into river. Huh. Let's see if we sell off what we're carrying. Will we have enough for the Soul Eater ring? Oh, there goes the Skyfish. We're basically going to have to scour this castle once we get the Soul Eater ring, what with how many enemies we still need souls for. I just realized something. If the claim Solaris comes from Irish folklore, I wonder why this version of it has a giant cross on it. I wonder if that's like an artistic choice on the designer's part, or if there's actually like a tie to Christian mythology there. Damn it, I hate poison. Garlic is a vampire psyop. They want you to season yourself. I love it. I think running water thing is because it's a natural boundary. The same with needing to be invited into a building. See, I think that being invited into a building is bullshit too. Because in Bram Stoker's Dracula, Dracula most definitely gets into buildings he was not invited into. Where am I going? Oh yes, I remember. Any of y'all familiar with the 4chan green text about like psychic vampires? I used to think the whole psychic vampires thing was bullshit, but then I actually met someone who seemed to feed off of just being a problem for people. It's almost like he got off on causing problems for people by being a pain in the ass. And it made me realize how, you know, maybe the psychic vampires thing is true in a metaphorical sense. Like how there's people who, if you allow them to take up resources in your brain, you're making them stronger. And then I also remembered, hey, every time I take the public transportation, I feel completely drained. So I have a conspiracy theory that the public transit industry is run by psychic vampires. That's why everyone is tired when they get off of public transportation. The being invited is also common for demons. It's a morality warning that you are responsible for letting evil in. See, now that makes sense, and it absolutely makes sense for the demons. Or, I'd say it would, but I've actually worked at places that were haunted by something. I don't know if it was demons. There were definitely ghosts there, though. And there was an evil presence at that place that seemed very possessive of the grounds. It only ever targeted long-term people who worked there and residents. It didn't target the guests who would stay there seasonally. Alright, let's go sell off the gear we don't need to hammer.
Hey, that woman back there, is she okay?
I don't know. She's been wounded pretty badly.
The medicine I have won't help much. Hope she'll be alright.
Yeah, me too.
Know why I say that? 'Cause she's my type. Well, I got a business to run. What would you like?
$25,000 for Balmung, putting us at... Pitch black cloak reminiscent of the night sky. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting relatively close to affording the Soul Eater ring. If I were to sell the rare ring, we would be 10,000 away. I'm gonna do it. Oh, hold up. We need the the cryptid soul. I can't Japanese. There we go. Yeah, most food, spice, deterrents go back to the purity idea. Like with salt, it keeps food from going bad, so it must also keep other bad things away. Salt is an interesting one, though, because in the Bible, Christians are called to be salt of the earth, or salt for the earth. So there is definitely a precedent for purity with salt. Increase the appearance rate of spirits.
Okay,
Oh, Soma, I wonder if Yoko will be alright. Do you know Yoko? Yes, she's been coming to my house since I was very young. Because I'm an only child, she's kind of like a big sister to me. I see. Did Arikado bring her here? Yes, he did. Then I'm sure she's okay. He said not to worry about her. He was confident he could save her. That's why he brought her here. If you say that, she'll be fine. I believe you. I know this is tough for you, but hang in there. Okay, leave it to me.